A line from the central bank governor in Australia, the catalyst. How likely is a cut next month, and where is support for the Aussie?
More likely than not, in our view. Excuse me. We think that the August meeting is really the last opportunity for the RBA to move before it starts to get tangled up in the election campaign in September. So the way they've behaved recently has been rather opportunistic, and we think that barring a major surprise in data between now and then, an August move is highly likely. For the Aussie, we don't think we're nearing support yet. 90 is our target, but I wouldn't be that surprised if we traded through that briefly while we see the liquidation of Aussie holdings by investors abroad, Japanese investors in particular, behind that.
Okay. How do you play the greenback ahead of non-manufacturing ISM payrolls Friday? What are you doing on that front?
Well, I mean, the story recently has, of course, been very much strong data, strong dollar. We seem to be out of the world of numbers playing out through risk appetite. And in that sense, I think we look to the ISM non-manufacturing today and the ADP report for final clues on the way the payrolls number plays out on Friday, and a positive surprise, dollar positive, negative surprise, dollar negative. Most clearly that plays out in dollar yen, but I think the dollar across the board is now trading in a very simple world of good news is good news.
Let's get a quick word from you on the euro as well. Two high-profile departures in Portugal. Greece apparently has 3 days to deliver or face the consequences. Is the crisis back in Europe, and what's that doing to the euro?
No, I don't think it is. I mean, what I think you can say now is that the hurdle for bad news having an impact on the currency is now much, much higher, with the ECB backstopping risk generally. News that 9 months ago might have hit the currency hard is now having very, very little impact. Doesn't mean to say that the euro is completely immune to risk in the periphery, but I think it's a lot more robust than it was. So for me, euro-dollar is now mostly dollar rather than euro, and the hurdle for peripheral news hitting the currency is now much, much higher than it was.